1990. Okay, January of 1990.
Okay, but still, you're making me feel old, and I officially hate you. And that's a great way to start the show. You guys,
welcome to the workshop.
Welcome to the workshop. This is episode 372. I'm your host for the evening, Tara Christian Wiedner. and we've got a nice, fun, stony bunch for you tonight.
Hell yeah, we did.
Yeah. Tonight, I am joined by Alex Carl, Josh Lynch, and Brandon Williams. Everyone has been given a random topic assigned to them by the almighty Scott Porteous or Cavan, whoever was running the messenger that day. And they were given X amount of time to write 3 to 5 minutes on their topic. And now we're all going to share it with each other, see what jokes happen, and then offer feedback. Just a reminder, this is a comedy safe space. There will be things said that not everyone agrees with, and someone might get offended out there. But this is a comedy safe space. We're allowed to say it. We're allowed to laugh, and you're allowed to die mad about it. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead, get started, and set the bar really, really low for us. Because I will be honest, I didn't really write a whole lot. I was given, I know, right? That's already funny to begin with. I didn't write shit. That's just status quo. But my word was goodness. And
goodness sakes.
I know, right? Goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm very selfish with my goodness. Like, is all goodness mine? Is it all mine? Because I've never talked about anyone else's goodness. Never heard anyone else talk about my goodness. Everyone is just a selfish fucker when it comes to their goodness. I know you're giggling because you know you do it too, Josh.
Yeah.
He has never once been like, oh, Tara's goodness. No, never. Let's see. What else did I write? I know I actually wrote things. There were words on paper. Here we go. Let's see. I will acknowledge when someone is good, but I've never been. Oh, wait, I've already said that. Oh, their goodness. Let's see. What if goodness is not a thing? Like, oh my goodness. What if it's a body of water? Like goodness. What if it has its own monster called oh my goodnessy? Like, we could think of that. That could be a thing. And that's the sound it would make right there when oh my goodness he pops out of the water. It's going to sound like Josh trying not to choke on a hit. Oh man, he's going to blow water just in a second right now. I'm not even spotlighting myself because I forgot how to host for a minute, but that's okay. I'm glad we can all see Josh's face as he's making dolphin sounds. And now he will be known from here on out as oh my goodnessy. I wonder if goodness is like on the rating scale of royalty. Like, I know we have your royal highness. That's like up here, but like, is goodness like maybe a couple steps down? Like, if you have, oh my goodness, eventually can you be, oh my royal highness? Like, I don't know. I'm going to have to wonder about that one for quite a while. Let's see. We had goodness. We had Loch Ness. We had highness. I really think that was all I wrote. And like I said, I'm setting the bar super really low because that was only like 2 minutes. And I think 30 seconds of that was Josh's laugh. And I am not even mad about it because that's a great laugh, Josh. I hope to hear more of that. So that is my couple minutes on goodness. Not a single thing about it was good, but that's all right. It was mine. So now let's do some feedback on it, you guys. We'll go ahead and do roundtable in the order that everyone arrives. So it'll just go Alex, Josh, Brandon. And Alex, we'll start with you. Hit me with some feedback.
All right. So for one, I enjoyed the improv on talking about Josh's laugh. Obviously, I mean, you gotta, go off of what people are doing around you. And just the fact that, I mean, we even started this whole thing talking about weed. I mean, highness, you were talking about highness. I mean, that's an obvious, door in the talking about reefer. So that's just, that's where I saw it. I thought it was good. So I was still trying to obtain a lighter, so I wasn't paying attention as much as I should have. I apologize. But yeah, I thought it was good. The improv was great. I think that's really important. So that's what I got.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Alex.
Like
Josh, hit me.
Alex, I'll give you the plus. You're the first one to say it sounds like a dolphin, and it really does. I never realized the dolphin that I'm over here just sounding like Flipper. That's why
Yeah.
people get scared of me when I come to them in the back of the alleys because they're thinking Flipper's coming to life. Oh my god! Now I'm just
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
you're gonna have to hear that a lot.
Oh, my goodnessy.
Yes, I love that. Like, oh my goodnessy, like that's just like, and then oh my goodnessy. Does that mean she has goodness? So does that mean she's gonna start like being like the Easter Bunny, but it's the goodnessy? And
I
like
wonder what
give
she'll
out
bring.
candy to the kids. Yeah, like what's her thing? What does she bring now on Good Nessie Day?
I'm gonna have to think of this. Maybe she brings badness. Maybe it's just like
It's a lie. Hey, it's just like America and everything else. It's
Yeah.
she says she's good, but that's just the title. That doesn't mean what she really is, assholes.
yeah. I'm digging it.
Yeah, that, and then the highness down to like the goodness. I wouldn't even say a couple levels. I'd be like, that's that like shitty prince who's like rolling off mommy's money, driving the Ferrari. He's the
Yeah.
and that's he's the oh my goodness. What in the hell got into that boy?
I
Kind of
love that.
Like that's why he's called the goodness. He doesn't even get highness or prince. He just gets oh goodness.
Nah, he's good. He's
Yeah,
good.
right. Like you have to say it. Like that's the thing. There's no other title, so it's like, well, fuck. We have to say something. So, hi, goodness, give you something.
Your royal goodness. Your royal okayestness.
It's the participation award for the royal family. That's
It's
what
that
it is.
I tried ribbon.
Yes, goodness is the I tried.
Yay,
see,
you
you're the same thing.
participated.
Yes.
I love it. Any more feedback from you, Josh?
No, that's what I have because I think that right there. I mean, that can make something out of those. There is good legs there.
Hell yeah, man. I love it. Brandon, what say you?
First, I would like to apologize. I should have warned you guys. Josh's laugh comes with its own sonar. That's how he
That's
gets it
comedy.
out.
That's
That is
funny.
beautiful.
And I actually agree with Josh. I like the perspective or the route of going like, make way for your highness, and then be like, oh, that's just your goodness,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that. Or well, at least he's better than okayness. Drinking out of the horse trough or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Here comes
Yeah,
goodness.
I like the tagline he had of oh my goodness, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that almost works really well. I like that of the oh my goodness, and the goodness comes up to the stage and say, well, y'all hate me, but okayness sucks worse.
Okayness is drinking from the horse trough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's okayness? I'm probably drinking from the horse's trough.
Yeah.
And then you've got menace just wearing a diaper.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You're the ness. Oh, dude, I love it.
What
See, I
about
wasn't
not-
even thinking of like a royal family or anything when I was going with that, but now I like where it's headed.
Oh, there is like a whole royal family of those. Some that don't even give madness, just ness. Just ness. Like-
Nah.
Like, yeah, like I got so shitty in the royal family that they didn't even call me a name anymore. Queen Elizabeth just went, that's like at least goodness got something. Like they hated him, but they knew he was gonna get the crown at some point. Meh. Nobody cared
Yep.
about meh. Wasn't that Princess Diana? She was like meh, just along.
Don't you ever
Oh
think-
yeah, she
I-
would have had a really interesting name. I'd like to see what they'd call Meghan Markle. Oh,
Right with
no.
her.
Mm.
Oh no, Ness.
No,
Oh
I
hell
don't think
no.
we do want to hear
Oh,
that.
hell no, Ness.
Yeah, oh hell no, Ness.
Agnes. Okay.
So yeah, the royal family idea with the Ness, I think you can get a good solid joke out of that.
I do like that. All right. Oh, we got people from the UK weighing in on this. We got Paula, who's from the UK. They love doing the workshop. Paula, the workshop loves you too. And Jim wants to know if we're using official titles when addressing queens. Yes, she's your royal menace. All right. You guys, that about wraps it up unless Brandon wants to hit me with any more feedback. Otherwise,
Hey guys, I will never hit Tara. Like, don't put I've never hit her. I'm never going to. Let's go
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Hey, let me try my British accent with our British viewers. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Oh, jolly. Oh, foppish tea. Oh, crumpets. I don't know. I've never been to England or Britain or UK or whatever they call it now. I don't know. What's it called now? I feel like it's got 16 different names and I'm a stupid American that doesn't know one of them. Alex, you are up, sir.
Follow that, Mr. Yeah, dude, all British.
Oh shit! Hey,
Let me know your topic and let me know when you're ready.
I don't know if I can do it all in the accent, but I mean I can do at least maybe a little bit in that.
You got a good accent, though.
Holy shit!
Yeah, well, thank you, mate. I really do appreciate that. We go down to the pub sometime, grab a pint, maybe have a crumpet or two.
And you're from Canada, and you can do
my computer smells like bangers and mash now. What the
all
hell?
Right, so okay, I'm American and proud of it.
Oh, okay, good.
Fuck the UK, all right, man. 4th of July, all the way, or something like that. So this isn't as polished as I would like it to be, but so my topic was variety packs. So I looked up a bunch of quotes about variety. So Francis Bacon said, "Nothing is pleasant that is not spiced with variety." So we can only assume Donald Pleasance is filled with a variety of spicy Donalds. Okay. But really, why do we as monkeys on this clump of dirt love choices, variety? So much so that our culture developed the variety pack. They're nice for the indecisive, especially when you know generally what you want, but not specifically what you want. So variety packs are the spice of life, and it's about time people recognize it. I wish more things came in variety packs. Cookies, there's a monster that would love that. Puppies, for sure, the family loves them. But girlfriends, now that'd be truly innovative variety. But why do we love, even crave variety? It's choices. I'd say it goes back to Adam and Eve. Eve didn't know when she wanted to eat, or where she wanted to go to eat. Go figure. God presented every option, and that wasn't even enough variety. But she said, "No, I want that one." Us fragile organ bags aren't even satisfied with even the options presented by the dude that supposedly made fucking everything. That's why we went and made boxes of Fritos with small bags of different kinds of Fritos inside, all in defiance of God himself. So we like choices because sometimes we want something different. But we want to know our old favorite is still in that box. That's why we watch porn. Oh, shit. My wife almost died. Okay. No, she's fine, though. Okay, so right, exactly. So sometimes we want a variety, all right, but we're not animals, so that's why we watch porn. Sometimes we want a taste of your average sun chip next door getting mixed up with a few flaming hot Cheetos. All right, but but we always know we'll go back to the plain Lay's potato chips. Sure, there's some bloating from extra air and less chips, but they go with anything and won't burn your asshole. So another quote I found was variety is the condition of harmony, but that's not always true. Oh, say if the doctor returns with test results and you have a variety of STDs, there is no harmony present. Now, now, you might have gotten them from Harmony, and she comes in the girlfriend variety pack. Or there's another reason why it doesn't work. Or you find a variety of dead animals your son buried in the backyard. And the price of yet another new puppy, that's a serious discord. Yeah, look that fucking word up. I promise you that joke will fit. You should have bought the puppy variety pack. All right. That's it.
Oh my gosh, the variety of STDs with Harmony. Oh my lord! Please save that. Like that is just the variety of STDs is just that term. Just because like I could just see
Right.
that nasty person that has to go in, and that is like, oh well, look, Harmony, this is the first test you actually got 100% on. It's just the STD test.
Goddamn, that's funny. Yeah.
That is beautiful. Oh my god. Jim wants to know in the comments if the workshop does drug testing. Jim, thankfully for comedy, no, we don't, because sober people don't talk like this. All right. Have you ever watched a group of sober people try and write? It's like no. All right. No, that's how you end up with shows on TLC. Okay. Let's do some feedback, guys. Alex, that was an awesome set. Josh, you already started some feedback. Keep it rolling.
Yeah. So really the only other one, so like I said, that one is gold to me. I think there's more. You can extend that, but the whole thing of like the variety different STDs and how it's a variety pack, you just like pick from it, just like you do with normal other variety packs. Like, have you sometimes just went to a variety pack and just like picked out something random? You're like, well, I like some of these in there, and then you end up with said STD. Or then mine is when you said variety adds the spice of life. Because first thing I thought was variety is the variety pack of condoms.
Right.
You like talk about the spice of life. So it's like, hell, they even had to spice up that by giving you a variety pack of condoms.
Right.
Like,
yes. So funny thing, that is the second Google search on variety pack. If you type in Google and you put in variety pack, Trojan is number 2 because I looked it up.
Oh yeah, so there has to be
spice
something.
of life.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
right.
I gotta say, I've always wondered with the variety pack of like that, and it is the spice there because it goes with the variety pack. How do you pick?
The one that's not spicy. That's the one you pick.
But do you like stop and like go through them all? Are you like stopping middle of the action and you're like, ooh, this one comes with this flavor. There's this flavor. Ooh, like, are you stopping in the middle of that to pick, or is that just the random we get what we get? And like she said, then I end up with the spicy one now.
Yeah. Who has taste buds in their vagina? This is what I want to know, because I've never eaten a condom nor have had the want to put one in my mouth. Yet you're sitting here talking about flavored condoms, and I've always wondered this. Who is this benefiting? Was I jacked out of something when I got my bodiness made?
No, it's honestly what it is. The 2 times I've like had to is girls don't like the flavor of dick in their mouth. So that's why they need the fake like flavors, like the banana condoms, the apples. Okay. Those are just mainly for dick sucking.
If she can't appreciate that, I don't want my dick in her mouth. Okay, I mean, I'm just saying.
bullshit, and it won't taste like anything.
I don't give a fuck what it tastes like to her.
This is a
okay?
concept that most people don't get. I mean,
My dick
you
is a
can skip out
delicacy.
on half the variety pack and keep it clean.
Exactly. Thank you. All right. I'm talking about filet mignon right here. You don't want to taste this? Come on now. Jesus, I don't want it. No. Mm-mm.
Okay, so filet mignon used to be one of my favorite foods, and now I don't like it. Thanks, Alex. My dick is a filet. Fucking eat it.
What? It's prime cut? Are you gonna say no? It's Kobe. Is it Kobe beef? Is your dick Kobe beef because you have to massage it every day?
Kobe.
Yes. Absolutely.
You just got me now.
So, what are Brandon's thoughts?
Yeah, let's keep this train moving, please, before we hit a wall any harder.
Well, I'm a bigger guy.
Until we get
so
past that comedy safe space.
I'm a bigger guy, so the variety pack of chips really caught my attention. So all of my notes are on chips. I like the idea of a variety pack. So if you're talking about chips, like why is it always like 2 you like but 1, like something like that, like 2 you like, 1 you don't, or all of these flavors in here, whoever eats these would not hang out with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
Right.
And then I like it if you were maybe with a variety pack, personalize the chips. Like a plain Lay's would totally buy weed from a Dorito or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes!
Well, that was the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. That was the you get a plain
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like when you
sun chip that gets like 4 or 5
There's more there. Like the chips
Yeah, I
have.
think,
so just go into more of that.
I think you should,
okay.
From a fat person, I would really like for you to hammer home all the personalities of different chips.
Yeah,
That'd
like
be
what's
fun.
Ruffles? Is that just like the white guy that tries to sell cocaine now? Is like because that's his little ruffle is the white guy trying to be the drug dealer or something.
I think
And what about
Ruffles
the
would be
baked?
the-
Ooh, Lay's baked. You have to do something about like the baked pack. Is like the baked variety pack. Is that just for the stoners or what?
Yes. Yeah, they're just the ones sitting there getting stoned.
And then
Yeah,
those
no, I
wow
get it.
chips made with Olean, those are the ones for the CrossFit dudes.
Right. So personalized chips.
Yeah.
Personalized and
Make them sentient, give them personalities.
personification. Personify
barbecue-
chips.
A barbecue chip would have like a southern
Mhm,
accent,
yes.
like an old southern,
Yeah,
deep south
Right. Yes.
drawl.
Uh-huh.
you can get a
He's
couple
racist.
minutes on that.
He's really racist. The barbecue chip
Yeah.
is just beyond racist.
I can probably do about 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, you could get so much. It's like a chip family. And instead of like the movie Sausage Party, instead of the wieners coming alive, now your movie is going to be bags of chips running around. The
Why couldn't wieners come alive though? I mean, I think wieners could still come alive. I mean, that's fine.
my wiener doesn't come as live as I want it to.
Oh.
Well, this is taking a fun turn.
All right.
Just wait till my actual jokes. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are funyin'. Oh my god.
my goodness.
Oh, see what I did there.
My last
Thank
tie
you,
that I
guys.
want to give into what
Oh, yeah.
Brandon said is because he is right. I didn't even think of that. Always in the variety packs, there is like the one shitty one that they know nobody else is gonna buy if it's not in the variety
It's the fucking
pack.
pretzels. It's the fucking
So
pretzels.
say that with the
Yeah.
variety pack of
Exactly.
girlfriends.
Like
If you
Right.
use that in the
Pretzel.
variety pack of girlfriends and say how you get there's that one shitty
Pretzel.
like Randy Lee,
yeah.
that pretzel.
God damn, yeah, that's good.
Pretzel
granola
Karen.
oil. Yeah, pretzel
Uh-huh.
Karen. There's so many of them. Or like I said, that's the crackhead
Uh-huh.
girlfriend you have on the thing. And once you're out of the other ones, you'll eat them, but you're not their first choice, and you're just like, shit. Come on, Karen.
Good. Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
I
Awesome.
like it. You got a lot there.
The first thing
Thank
that
you.
came to my head with variety packs was like, as a kid, the mark of what was like the rich family were the ones that had those variety packs of cereal. So when you spent the night, it's like, ooh, I get to pick from like 8 different things, and none of them say malto meal or in a bag. And you're like, oh, yeah. But then, like the ones where it's like you just have the shitty ones left. It's like there's 3 boxes of Frosted Flakes and all the good ones are gone. And you could even then turn your cereal sentient. But all I could think was like, oh man, variety packs. That was like how you knew the rich kids. It's like if they had the small bags of chips or the small box of cereal, that's how you could tell. That's how you could tell.
My grandpa or my uncle was a vending machine person, so he stocked the vending machines. So when all the food would expire, he'd always like all the chips and all that. He put it in a box, and my fat ass at that. Oh my god, that was my box of heaven. But that was mine, and I'm like you. I did it the opposite way. I used it to show off that like I had money. I'll be like,
Yeah.
look, I got. You can pick from Oreos, Twinkies, chips. Pick up.
This shit expired in 1993.
But I just tell them not to look at the expiration date. Like, don't ask, don't tell, right?
Date.
Yeah, I just kept it as don't ask, don't tell.
That worked, man.
If there's
be all you can be.
Any more feedback for Alex's topic of variety packs? No.
Thank you guys.
Good.
I appreciate it.
Forever hold the pieces.
Good stuff,
Josh,
Alex.
you are up, sir. Tell us your topic and when you're ready to begin.
So I got charitable donations. And has anyone here ever gave to a charity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I've never given to a charity, but I've given to a girl named Charity. And I mean, I was helping her pay her way through nursing school. So I thought I am helping a charity because the world needs more stripper nurses. That's what we're lacking.
Yes, they do.
Word.
But another time that I gave to charity was this crackhead came to my window to beg. And he was actually trying to tell me that he was part of a nonprofit to stop unwanted anal probing from aliens. And it was all about, well, you need a key. And I said, well, I need a key to open my prison wallet. So there ain't no just slipped probing. Like, just slipped and probed you. That ain't happening in my prison wallet. It takes a special key to get into my special land. But actually, at the Roswell, New Mexico Alien Fest that I went to, I met the CEO of Lock the Holes Against Unwanted Probing. He was walking around in a wizard's hat, in a purple wizard jacket, and a wizard hat, and they were walking around saying, when you're abducted, stop unwanted anal probing. This is no shit. That was real. But this guy also came out of the black van with the rainbow unicorn on the side selling $300 alien urine in barrels. Same guy. So I'm not just a complete creep here. I actually have done some good things. Like over Christmas, I delivered meals for Salvation Army. But because of COVID, they weren't allowed to come in and have a meal. So we had to deliver them everywhere. And let's say there was some sketchy areas that people with my skin tone should not be going to. So I had to drop off a bag, and I walked into this apartment complex. I got through the 3rd floor on the elevator. I walked out, and I hear 3 gunshots. I just dropped the food at the closest door, ring the doorbell, walked away. He stuck his head out and went, "What's this? I didn't order anything." I went, "Well, Merry Christmas. You did now." And I got out. So I'm sorry. One guy might not have got his Christmas dinner, and I feel bad, but it was safety. I'm sorry. 3 gunshots around. Nope. Mm-mm. So also for the Salvation Army, I've been a Santa bell ringer before. And somebody stole my pot. This one kid ran by and stole my metal pot off the ring. And I started chasing after him. But at that point in life, I was the perfect Santa figure. I was 350 pounds, just big, white, and jolly. So then I started so I just started running of it. And I'm sorry, at that thing, my running ain't working. Because that's also, I've thought, Santa in a zombie apocalypse. They always say fitness. How's Santa gonna run away in a zombie apocalypse? Like, everybody's gonna catch him. Like, all those elves are gonna turn, and those zombie elves are just gonna be attacking Santa ass in like no time.
Yeah.
Or is he like magically, and can he just shoot snow out of himself and blow them away? So, last big thing of charity that I did was in high school, actually. But to understand this a little more is in high school, I tried to be something I wasn't, and that was a gangster at that point. I had a do-rag, I had gold clip-on earrings, I had a gold chain, and I was rocking a wife beater that day. Got into I had my mom's car, but I pimped it out like the Fast and the Furious with flames, spoiler, hood scoop, all of it. So imagine this white boy now driving down the road, bust into some 50 Cent, pulling into the church bake sale I put on. Talk about being a gangster for Jesus. Well, that's my time. Josh Lynch, the gangster for Jesus. I'll be popping those sins away.
That set in itself was a charitable donation, in which I thank you for, sir. Oh man, Santa's for fitness. That's gonna be the thing. Wasn't like the beginning of what was it, Zombieland? The beginning credits, isn't there a part where like there's a zombie Santa, so it kind of answers what would happen? That fat fuck couldn't run. He got big.
Right? Those elves
like gingerbread.
Oh yeah, hell no. All the cookies he ate, like what are those doing? That's giving him diabetes over here. He's having a hard breath and he's huffing and puffing while these little 3-foot skinny fucks are just running straight towards him like gremlins. Because those elves are pissed.
Short, skinny fucks running toward him like gremlins. The visual I'm getting from this, Josh, I'm not going to sleep for like a week. So please give me your personal number so I can text you at 3 a.m.
Out of that, though, you got to tell me there's a North Pole, World War Z North Pole edition.
Yes. Can I add a part to that? Because what I thought, I don't know why, but like the reindeer, like, I don't know why I wrote down stole your pot. Apparently there was a pot that was stolen. I was like, well, let's just go ahead and talk about that.
Bell ringer.
And like then like your reindeer with, there you go. Yes. And then the reindeer would help Santa find the pot that was stolen. And yeah. And then I wrote down Frozen as Santa, but I don't think that made any sense.
Oh my gosh, that actually makes sense. The only reason the reindeers fly is because of pot. That's the only thing to get them high.
There you go. Exactly.
That's why Rudolph's nose glows. I say his.
That's why Blitzen is Blitzen.
Yeah. Well, thank you. That's a good
one.
Well,
yeah, cocaine could be why his nose glows too.
That was mine. Yeah, he got the laced shit. He got the laced weed.
Oh,
he got the old 90s shit. You don't know what was actually in it, but hey, made his nose glow and he could fly. So people were like, let's keep giving him that shit.
He's giving us fucking presents every year.
Performance enhancing drugs.
There you go. See? Boom.
See, there you go.
There you go.
Okay. Alex, any more feedback? You want to keep that feedback train going that you started? You're muted. There you go.
I'm sorry, say that again. I was lagging
Any
here.
other feedback? Just any other feedback?
Do you have any other
No.
feedback for Josh?
Nope, that was pretty much it.
All
I
right.
enjoyed
So
it. It was funny.
we found the stolen pot, and now we know what makes reindeer glow. Brandon, I know. Get powered up. And then hit Josh with some feedback.
Buddy, I like the charity donations, girl named Charity part. I thought that was
That's
funny.
beautiful.
Right?
I won't lie. I actually used that in my live show tonight, and it worked real well. Yeah,
You tried it out. Yeah, nice.
yeah.
And then charitable donations. What if you took the angle of I'm tired of being asked to donate to someone's GoFundMe or something like that? For somebody gets cancer, yeah, sure, but no, Chad, I'm not going to sponsor your whitewater rafting trip with the broskies.
I do like that. I didn't even think of that. GoFundMe, and then that's what somebody. And are they writing that shit off on their taxes? Like, are you writing off that? Ooh, that I funded or Kappa Sigma super fraternity party. Do I now get to write that off on the IRS?
Yeah,
Yes, you
that's
do.
funny.
Because GoFundMe is a charity.
Yes. Totally take all tax advice that you hear on this show.
You're right.
And if you go to jail, Scott Porteous is the one that has to bail you out. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, disclaimer. Do not follow any tax information that you have heard on this show, and forget who Scott Porteous is, unless you're watching the Comedy Workshop. In case, remember that he is our owner and dear founder. Okay. I have no idea where that commercial break came from.
It
Brandon.
was perfect. It was needed. It was needed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got any more feedback for your buddy Josh?
No, I don't.
Okay. The only other feedback I have is with the Area 51 raid or whatever the hell you were talking about in Roswell, clapping alien cheeks or whatever. For the people that are protesting against the non-consensual anal probing and whatever, I would love to see someone holding like a protest sign that says no means no, but in Klingon.
Oh my, yeah, I wouldn't. Okay, I have I've been trying to really write it, but because I did live in right next to Roswell for 4 years. Those alien people, it's the craziest shit I could write up. They had, I know, protest signs for all types of things. Some that said Area 51 doesn't exist. I've heard people saying Area 51 is in my backyard.
Well, now we need one that says no means no, but in Klingon.
What if the sign literally said no means no, but in Klingon?
But in Klingon.
I like that.
I like
they were
that.
so messed out. Like, you know you're on drugs when you say when you write down what you're gonna do. Like, no means no. In Klingon.
But in
Like,
Klingon.
does that mean that are you gonna write to your maid? Are you gonna say clean the toilets?
I get what you're saying. I just had that a little bit ago.
Hey, I literally write note to self on notes to myself, so no one else gets confused as to who I'm talking to. I'll be note to self, you stupid piece of shit. Don't forget to do this. Because I don't need my kid getting damaged when he reads something that says, you stupid piece of shit. Because I say those things behind his back like any good mother should. Speaking of good mothers, Brandon.
Yes.
What is your topic and when would you like to start?
Okay, I can go ahead. My topic was Tea Party. I had an hour to write on Tea Party.
Turbo comedy.
Hell yeah. Because when I think party, I think tea. Tea party. Growing up, my little sister would always ask me to be a part of her tea parties. One time I sat down at the table and she goes, "What are you doing?" I said, you invited me. She said, yeah, to serve us tea. That's Mr. Bear's seat. Every tea party, I had to stand in the corner just waiting to bring her tea. She would call me server boy, my little sister. I remember bringing her imaginary tea, but being told it was too cold. Mr. Bear would be getting day drunk, trying to pick fights with me. She once told me that there was cat hair in her scones. I said, well, who brings a cat to a tea party? To be like, don't listen to him, Jasmine. You're always welcome. Watching her and her stuffed animals eating fat little cakes, I used to get so hungry. I would break down and beg her to join, even promising to be quiet. I just wanted something to drink. She'd tell me no. I was to be seen, not heard. I was 14 years old. Some days I'd walk past her room, peek in, she'd be having a tea party. I'd walk in and be like, hey, smells good, need some company. She wouldn't even turn around. All I'd hear is remove him, please. Then my dad appearing out of the corner would escort me out of the room, whispering help. When my sister wasn't home, I'd sneak into her room and I'd have my own tea party. But my tea parties were a lot different than hers. You ever see a stuffed turtle fuck a real rabbit? My cat has. Things would get inappropriate fast, guys. Let's just say that's not Mr. Bear's seat anymore. All right, that's my joke on tea parties. Thank you.
That was an extended thing of this whole tea party. But you know what? All that made me really think of is, oh man, tea parties like that. She must have been like a Karen in training. Because she's already talking to the manager, kind of been like,
Security.
Cold, sir. Yeah. And like, how are you the bouncer of her imaginary tea party? Like, what? Do you have a list now? Did she like give you the guest list and your mom walks into and you're like, sorry, you're not on the list?
But mom.
And I like how you are the server boy. Like she has you, like you got to sale, so she makes you dress up. Like you have to be in the tux, like the butler. Actually, like you're Jensen or whatever. You're Alfred.
Mm-hmm.
You're her Alfred.
Mm-hmm.
But then where are their parents, Josh? You got to think further into this.
The parents aren't on the guest list.
The parents are dead. If they're Alfred.
Yeah, they were shot in an alley. Like, yeah, they were shot in an alley.
That was the one I was trying to think. You're Benson. You're the butler Benson.
There you go. Or Mr. Belvedere.
Mr. Belvedere. Yes, you are fucking Mr. Belvedere. In the
no one's fucking Mr. Belvedere. This is a family show, Josh.
So there's not a Mrs. Belvedere? Mrs. Belvedere isn't fucking Mr. Belvedere? Really?
I always wondered what happened to Mrs. Belvedere, but if dude was living with a family and never talked about
question
it.
You know what?
Maybe
Don't question it.
Maybe it was another Mr. Belvedere. I'm questioning
it. She just disappeared. Don't.
Okay, fine. I won't question, but I'll hypothesize.
Question it, okay? Mr. Belvedere was on vacation.
Oh, vacation at Butler. Okay, so Brandon, we're gonna more on. I'll start the train going. Okay. And my feedback is I love that it's honestly, I love the whole concept of that like long tea party and her, like I said, being like this Karen in training already. And she's talking, and also like, what is she talking about at the tea party? Are you over there in the corner and she's just talking trash to Mr. Bear? Like, is that like the Real Housewives down there? Is she having like a Real Housewives tea party over here? The Real Housewife of the Williams?
That's funny.
No, Real World Williams house is what she's treating it like.
Here's what happens when siblings stop being nice and start getting real. The real tea party.
And then you gotta say how you screwed her one day, and I'll be like, you actually gave her real tea.
I'm not gonna say I screwed my sister one day.
Why not? You were fucking Mr. Belvedere a minute ago.
I do like the idea maybe of me and Mr. Bear not getting along all the time. maybe
Like
there's-
we'll have a feud. Like what happens if you get in a fight with one of us, start a drunken fight over here,
yeah.
and then
Like,
is that why you're kicked out now and your dad had to take over is because you beat Mr. Bear up with the teacup?
Yeah.
There is the yeah. I still like the whole I'm just seeing this yeah. It's like a club. I just see this like fancy white lady club over here. And they're all just like these old white ladies talking trash around the tea party with their little sandwiches and
Oh my god.
you had to have like the silver tray and all. And if you didn't come dressed up, she'd get mad.
Do you have any more feedback, Josh?
I'm good. I think I've
I
gotten
know
it.
you're good, but what about your feedback, man?
I'm good on feedback. I already said he's fucking Mr. Belvedere and then just screwed his sister. So that's enough feedback, I think.
I'm not one to kink shame, all right? We'll just leave that hanging right where it is. Alex, how about you?
So okay, I know because I saw you on Facebook when you were like, "Hey, I'll take a spot if it's open."
Yeah.
You wrote something. I had a couple chuckles. I don't remember exactly what it was. You did that within an hour. That's very fucking impressive. Like that's I didn't write anything down. I'm stoned, so I was listening and I laughed. And you did that in under an hour. Very good, impressive. I want to hear. I want to hear you do some more stuff.
Thank you.
There you go.
Alex.
That's all I got.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned Mr. Bear getting day drunk. I think that could tie in really well with you and him not getting along. And then I want to hear about what his rehab visits are like. And like he comes back with like an eye missing and
that the closet. Throw him in the closet. That's rehab for a bit. And she
basement
switches him out.
escapes. He's in the toy box.
Like
he had a rough week. We had to send him to the toy box.
To the toy box. I like that the toy box rehab clinic.
Yep. Like the Betty Ford trunk.
Yeah. And she switches them out. Be like, Mr. Bear, you didn't get it today. You got 5 weeks in here. Come on, Mr. Turtle. You finally get out.
28 days. And then when you're like wanting these cakes and you're like her and her friends eating these fucking cakes and oh god I want some and then you finally get some and you realize it's plastic. I mean all tea party sets, none of it's real fucking food, and if you had real fucking food you had real fucking ants. And maybe my parents didn't love me enough to feed me the way that they should have, but all tea party shit was plastic, and if you ate it you couldn't poop that week. And I think we need to address this.
Yeah, that's funny.
Play-Doh food. Ooh, I just thought something with Play-Doh food. I just remember as a kid, I always ate Play-Doh shit, and I always had like parties where I made Play-Doh spaghetti or Play-Doh cake,
and you ate it.
Yeah, I mean, once you see it for like 30 minutes and you're fat, you're like, ooh, maybe. What does this even taste like, though? This is blue. There has to be. Is there a difference between the blue and the green Play-Doh?
No, but it just tastes like salty blue and salty green.
I know they all. Yeah, like I said, they didn't taste the same, and yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of things with Play-Doh because I got it stuck in my ear once and had to go to the emergency room. But that's a whole different story.
We are learning a lot about you tonight, Josh. This is amazing. I am happy to be here for it.
I like
Do we have any more feedback
This
for
is
Brandon?
fun. Yes.
I like what you were saying about
go around
plastic. What if it was just thinking like, what if it was like that scene in Hook where they're all imagining the food, but then it becomes real, like to them, you can see it. What if like that was me in that moment, and then like, but my dad walks by and sees me just licking a cup or something, you know? I don't know. Yeah, okay. No, that's funny. Yeah. Thank you. I really
you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for everything.
Oh God.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps up with the topics that we were given. Now let's see what happens with some shit that we actually wrote on our own with our own brains and our own thoughts. Yeah. Oh, It's gonna get cray. So I actually have something that I haven't really said out loud yet. I wrote this in the kitchen the other day with my kid, and it was so funny that when my kid said this, I looked at him and I went, "Can I have that?" So yeah, no kidding. So the fact that I get to say this joke first, we're gonna do this. All right. So like, I bought this new car air freshener. I don't even really have a beginning for this, so we'll see. Laughs will happen in a minute. I got this new car air freshener. I'm like looking at the package and everything. And I'm like, oh, this is scratch and sniff. Check it out. And so I'm scratching, sniffing, scratching, sniffing. And my son's like, you know, it would be cool. Scratch and sniff crime scene photos. Yeah.
Like, what
So I started thinking about this, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah. Oh my God, the possibilities. Someone please call CPS. Yeah, joke's on you, Jim. My kid's 18 years old. He's an adult. But anyways, but yeah, you could take this places. Like, I picture, you know, the old run of the mill, like, you know, someone got shot and it's like, oh, but they were making brownies right before. This is, those are good. Or like you'd have like a burning victim and you're looking at it and it's like, oh, but their neighbors were making ribs. This is oh God, that smells delicious. And like you'd get some really sick fuckers here and there. Like, you know, there's the morticians and the crime scene investigators that are like holding a hoagie, just like gnawing on some shit while they're looking at a dead body. And those people would start to get hungry while they're sniffing these things. I'm pretty sure of it. Like, I could totally picture it. Like, you know, we already explored the ribs and the burning victim, but like, what if they wanted like sushi or a seafood buffet after seeing someone that had just drowned? And, you know, you check out like pictures of a suicide scene where someone jumped from like a 20th floor and they're like, you know, I can't remember the last time I had borscht. This is, man, cravings are hitting hard right now. But the one that's really going to get me is like, if you look at the pictures of the Ed Gein house and all that shit, are you going to be able to smell the apple pie with cheddar cheese in the background? Yeah, like not many people know this, but Ed Gein actually confessed to everything he did. And all it took the cops was a slice of apple pie with cheddar cheese on it. Like, that is what it took. Yeah, I'm not even kidding, Alex. You look very, very shocked. And this is 100% true. Like, the cops are like, Eddie, we need to talk to you. And he's like, well, give me a slice of apple pie with cheddar cheese on it. I'll tell you everything you want to know. And so they went to his house and they're finding like fucking lampshades that are made of human skin, which I mean, the ambiance could be nice depending on the thickness. And I mean, the corrugation, I don't know. We'll look into it. IKEA might be interested in this shit. And there was a belt made out of nipples, human fucking nipples, areola and all. A belt just around him. And then there were like these cereal bowls made out of human fucking skulls, which I'd really like to know, are they dishwasher safe? And on top of all of this, like the sickest shit that anyone has ever seen. And all I can think of is, why? Why is there cheese on your apple pie, man? That's gross.
That sounds yummy.
Well, then you got problems too. And I'm pretty sure there's a body under your floorboards, man. But the moral of the story is I think I can make it big if we just delve into these scratch and sniff crime scene photos. Yeah. And that's it. That's all I got.
I'll just jump right in, but it's with the whole scratch and sniff, my first thing is now when you have to go like identify a body, are they just gonna have you scratch and be like, does that smell like grandpa? Does that you know what it smells like? And they're like, doesn't smell like grandpa. Yeah. Oh, like, is that? And then when you said the photos and like they sniffed and got hungry, or like they're looking at the suicide thing, I say in the back of the photos, you should have like a restaurant. Like they see the body smashed in there, and he sees the Subway in the back. Like, ooh, Bill, you want to go get Subway? Rob,
Pairs
did you
well
see
with.
the guy smashed at the bottom of the photo. Oh yeah, but whatever. I want Subway. Eat fresh.
You could have like a wine list on the back, like pairs well with Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, right.
Nice. I like that.
You said pairs with, right? Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh.
So I what I was thinking was go back in time with smelling stuff like the Kennedy assassination, or like the moon landing, that that you could try to sniff out, that kind of thing, just kind of like big conspiracy
Historical happenings.
Was that
theories.
the is that like the museum for Helen Keller's? Is like a scratch and sniff museum? That was my first thought to that. Is that a scratch? Is that the only thing? So that's the Helen Keller museum. Is now you said the moon landing. That's how they get their histories. You can sniff history.
Wow. Oh shit.
Oh my God. Oh, I am glad I brought this here.
I think that like the scratch and sniff history was there.
That
Yeah,
is definitely
absolutely.
there.
Yes,
Like,
that's a good
Neil
one.
Armstrong had gas, apparently.
Right? And
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
with that smell,
Probably.
Jesus
That
Christ.
sucks for everybody else on board.
I like that one.
Jim over here is popping off in the comment section. Oh, that's beautiful. Alex, any more feedback from you?
No, that's what I got.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Brandon, how about you, sir?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Car air freshener, scratch and sniff. I was trying to write it down as you were telling so I could make notes as when it came to me. Crime scene scratch sniff. Like your friend telling you about it, and then you can
My
be
son.
like, "Oh, your son." You're like, "Well,
Yeah.
who would want to smell that?" And then he's like, "Who wouldn't?" And you're like, "Wait a minute."
Wait. Why did he come up with scratch and sniff? Like,
Well, I
did
was
he
just
come back
I
from
was
a crime
marveling at the
scene?
scratch and sniff car freshener, and he's like, scratch and sniff crime scene photos.
Yeah.
And I just like fell on the kitchen floor laughing.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like, how did he come up with that? Did he just come from a crime scene? It's like, Mom, you gotta smell these. They're unique. Like instead of the stink spray everybody used to bring into class, are they gonna hide those photos now? Like scratch them and slide them in a desk of somebody. Be like, you're gonna smell like a rotten body today, Julie. Take your ass.
Yeah, if I had a
That's
son
like
that
an
would,
old lady that's been dead for 3 weeks, and the cat's already ate her eyes, and it's like,
yeah,
oh, smells like depends.
Nah, that
No.
smells like expired tuna right there.
That would
would,
smell like mothballs, and you know it.
also, maybe you should put locks on your son's door at night. Also, no, I'm kidding. Another angle I thought about it. Well, it wasn't really an angle, I guess, but you could be like, "Hey, come smell this." And like, that's some good murder suicide. And like I'm actually getting hints of their screams.
Oh my gosh, wine tasting. Is there gonna be?
Yeah.
Are you gonna have
Yeah.
people blindfold and tell you what murder that is by the smell?
Yeah.
Can you please smell the murder? Like, oh, that was a
Yeah.
double homicide. Oh well, that one has
Like a murder sommelier.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
I can smell
oh,
the dad
it's
killing the
perfect.
entire family.
It's Helen Keller was Sherlock Holmes. This is the Helen Keller Sherlock Holmes. And she has to scratch and sniff for the murders. That's
Time of death was,
Oh my
oh
god.
God, like 5 weeks ago.
No, but make it
Oh,
where she is like the sommelier of it, though. She can go, oh, that was at 1:30 in the afternoon. He was stabbed with a double knife. And they're like, what the fuck? You're just like, you could smell those hints of that. Like,
This guy was wearing
Oh.
CK1. He's not worth saving.
yeah,
So-
right.
So could they also tell when somebody took their last shit? I mean, I would assume, right?
Like at the time of death, if your body's working properly. I'm pretty sure
Well, but
that
what if you had some White Castle like 8 hours beforehand? You know, it would say where you were because tell everybody where you were.
Sommelier is good at. That's the murder sommelier right there. He could smell that shit and be like, oh, 3 hours ago he was
Exactly.
at the Burger King. Oh, and then I
Right.
smell some
He got the
Jason
Whopper.
he wanted to die.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's important.
Oh,
Oh
but
my
he's
God.
still in his underwear. So it must have been from a DoorDash driver. Yeah, he does want to kill himself if you get Burger King delivered.
Right. Oh, it's done. It's done. You're gonna have the ambulance delivered because you're gonna blow out your asshole. Yeah. So yeah, makes sense.
Oh my God. The coroner would have to come with takeout.
The
And is
coroner
that
would
how
come
they
with White Castle thinking it would help.
Oh, I was just bringing in the evidence. I'm sorry. I thought that was like
Right.
I was working the case, y'all. I just had to get a Crave case as well. Please say y'all remember what the Crave case is for White Castle.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
All right. Good. We all remember
Fuck
that
yeah.
30 burgers.
First time I took acid, I was eating on a crave case. Okay. Like,
I think this is probably the most drug infused workshop we've ever had.
perfect. I'm happy to help.
All right. Glad I could be here for it. Now, if only any of us would remember this. Okay. Does
Wait,
anyone
what are
else
we
have
doing?
any?
I don't have any
No,
more.
I
good.
forgot.
Good.
I'm good.
I don't know.
And Brandon, did you have
Something
any?
about scratch and sniff dead bodies. I don't know.
You got to
Does
do
anyone-
it as the detective. That's just, I almost want to steal you. I feel like scratch and sniff detectives. Is that like
I
what
don't
the
want to know
blind
where
ones
they're
do?
sniffing.
Oh, is that going to be CIA blind?
CIA Helen Keller.
Yeah, CIA. Helen Keller.
I got it.
Hey,
Oh,
you're
man.
The
inclusive.
Keller Files.
Oh,
It's a new inclusive CIA. Helen Keller is
digging this.
also a lesbian, gender neutral, and she is now a detective.
That is woke AF, Josh.
Right?
oh my God, bro.
I can smell the success. See what I did there? Okay.
Okay. We should
It's
probably
no
go
more
to the thing.
Okay.
We're going to get horribly canceled if we go down this road. Right.
Hey,
go
this
down
is
the
a
Helen
comedy
Keller road,
safe
we're definitely
space.
getting
Take that road all
canceled.
you want.
Well,
All
right,
right.
but the problem is Helen Keller doesn't know if she's taking that road or not. So,
Isn't she dead?
Yeah, yeah, she's been dead forever, so who cares? We all know she's a blind deaf girl, so
I
we're gonna
mean-
deal with it.
So what's she doing? Getting offended that we're scratching and sniffing her death photos? I mean, I don't know how she died. I'm a
It's not
stupid
like she
American. We've
Hear us
established.
anyways. Hey, she can't hear me anyways. She's like, that's the greatest thing of deaf peoples. You can talk shit in front of their back, actually. And they
Yeah,
have no
until they
clue.
learn how to play pinball, and then they come back and kick your ass. I
Oh,
suck,
shit.
Tommy.
oh shit.
Hey, listen, Josh. You can talk about gay people. You can talk about other ethnicities, but don't you dare talk about Helen Keller.
Okay, okay. Getting offended there,
You
Brandon.
can't stand to hear you can't stand to hear or see it.
You crossed the line.
Oh my God.
Where's the line? I don't. Okay.
Yeah, this train is way off.
All right.
Okay. So let's stay on task here, people. We've got a job to do. Alex,
No, we were on task. Okay, yes. Yes, what about me?
well,
It's
tell a
you.
joke. You're
Okay, you
Canadian,
give me
right?
the toe
Tell me a
joke.
joke.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll try it. Okay.
When people say
All right. So, when I was younger, I was a tad bit promiscuous. Right. I can't lie. I even had a few fornication objectives, I suppose. And one such objective that I never completed was to go to the land of the butter churn and get a hand job from an Amish chick. So, so,
turning your butter.
so the pros are pretty obvious, really. There's no internet, so she won't bore you to death with like the new season of You, because her mouth isn't full. She will never want anyone to know about it, so you'll never have to hear from her again. She's more ashamed of your dick than your parents are. But the actual San Francisco handshake, I predict, would ruin you for any sinful Protestant women. You know, so this girl has perfect form, grip strength, and proper rotation, and their stance will be just right for optimal leverage. The only women that stand while giving the world's oldest handshake. So I'm sure they could do it blindfolded, which works because, no electricity and all that shit. But so many hand jobs are dull and dry, uninspired, a limp-wristed imitation of what some camp counselors showed them in 4th grade. Not good. But in some small town deep in the ass cracks of Pennsylvania, so deep in its ass, you learn it's not actually chocolate. There is a woman ready to give you an Amish rudder churn. And when she's raising your barn, she's not doing it just to shut you up like those city girls. No. She's doing it because she doesn't even know what Pornhub is.
Oh.
So she thinks your dick is fucking huge. Or maybe it is just to shut you up. Think of how many horses the Amish have.
Okay.
Jeez. Nice.
Did you hear the horse part? Did you hear the horse part?
Yes, we got the horse.
They go, oh my gosh, yes, and that they have a stable show. I love that you added the Pornhub because that was my note too. I was gonna say, oh my gosh, you need to say something about that. They don't know what dick size is, and then that was a great way to close it. That exactly way to close it.
Thank you.
The only thing is, I would add more about like you say, like with the butter churn. I don't know. Mine was just when you said something about getting a hand job from the Amish chick because she's about to churn my butter. And like saying it like on the plus side. It's like, well, on the plus side, she already has good strength. Yeah, like you said, she knows how to churn butter, so she knows how to go up and down.
Yeah.
She milks the
like
cows in the morning, so she knows how to really get to it. But I loved it when you went to like the Protestant ones. I'd almost go evil, be like, well, Amish is this one because she does this. Well, the Jehovah Witnesses, that girl, but she doesn't support parties. Oh, those Catholic girls like that, like, you know what I'm saying? If you can kind of go with like what the different religion would be like, see, that's why I stuck with the Amish chick, y'all, and because she didn't know what dicks look like.
Right, yes.
All I could think of was Helen Keller butter hand job.
Oh my god.
That's all I have written here because you're like the Amish. They can't see or hear nothing. And I'm like, neither could Helen Keller.
Oh my god, we got the Helen Keller rant.
Give Helen Keller a stick of butter. And okay, that could be a whole new category on Pornhub that the Amish would never know about. Oh my god. But they could filter it.
Exactly.
Like
I bet there is.
you gotta say that You screwed her so bad she didn't even want to go to Run Springer anymore.
Rumspringa.
Yeah,
So the only reason I didn't mention that is I was worried not enough people would exactly know what that was. So like I wanted to just go with like one extreme to the other, and I didn't really think like a lot of people would.
A lot.
I
It's
think
going
you
to be
could get
more
away with it.
mainstream. Yeah, it's going to be more mainstream because there's actually 2 reality shows.
Mhm.
One on TLC, but there is reality shows about people going on Run Springer and going crazy with it. So it's in the media.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's safe enough that
Okay.
if
Well,
enough people know what Amish is, they pretty much know what a Rumspringa is. And a lot of times people will laugh just at the word Rumspringa, even though they don't know what it means.
Right.
Yeah.
So it in itself is just a funny word that you could use. And it's either a reference people are going to get or it's a funny word people will laugh at. And I think either way it's safe.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. All right.
I loved it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Brandon,
Right.
back for Alex.
Thank you guys. All right.
Isn't Helen Keller Butter Hand Job a Pearl Jam song?
I don't know. I live in Seattle. I could very easily find this out.
I bet you there is a song out there. Somebody has an old folk song just about Helen Keller's butter hand job.
Helen Keller, butter hand job. I don't know. I bet I could.
Yeah. I don't really have anything
one
off the top, but I do want to reiterate how you went with the thought process of her having a strong grip, you know, the Amish and shit like that. I think that's a great take on it, and maybe you could do more where she does that stuff to your wiener, you know?
Yeah, like what other Amish stuff makes good? Be like, because she has to sew her own clothes, she knows how to handle little things.
Also, I just want to say that Josh's advice is always it's good, but needs more Pornhub references.
Well, no, I'm fine with that. I'm good with it. I like talking about my dick. Like, it's all right.
Hey,
It doesn't get enough attention, so I need to.
I have a straight 15-minute set.
Oh,
all
shit.
about
My wife heard
God, I
that.
love being the only girl on every lineup.
I like talking about mine too. I always say you're never going to be shit. Nobody wants you.
Yeah, it really messes with the dudes when I start telling dick jokes. All right. I'll be like, you guys want to hear about dicks? Let me tell you about mine.
I don't know. I got a catalog of mine.
Wow.
Instead of saying balls deep, I like to tell people I'm strap deep into something. I really think it gives it
Oh,
some.
nice. Yeah,
Oh my
that
God,
makes sense.
right? Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, now.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, I
Oh.
love that comment. Yes, that's what Helen Keller's trying to do.
Right? She was trying to read the bumps on your cock, Alex.
Like Braille.
And the butter makes it glide more easy. So she's like, cat, no, caught. Okay, I got you.
Right.
All right. Do we have any more
Oh.
feedback for Alex on his butter churning, very awesome Rumspringa set?
Yes.
I don't, but I enjoyed it, Alex.
Yeah. I
Thank
enjoyed
you.
it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Right. Josh, hit us with a joke, homie.
Oh, okay. So I'm not going to re-say it, but it's the charity joke is the start. You have to know about the charity one for this of
Okay.
it. But so I have multiple sclerosis or MS, but that just means I'm Mr. Shaky and I don't move my arm when I jack off anymore.
Oh.
But in the first 2 years of having the MS, I had to be in the hospital for 60 plus days. But I became the Hugh Hef of St. Luke's. I had those nurses wrapped around my fingers. I mean, I was able to get ice cream at 2 a.m, extra juice.
Mm.
I'd call up my girl Shirley down in the cafeteria. She'd hook a boy up. So one time I had my nurse Cinnamon, one of the nurse strippers I'm helping, one of the charities I go to, Cinnamon, came into my room and I have balance issues. I can walk, but I still get a fall bracelet, so that means like I don't have to walk. So one day she came in and she's like, "Oh, Josh, do you want to get up and walk to get the shower?" And I was like, "Well, no, I'm already naked and you're here. Do you just want to wash now?" So that's how I got a sponge bath from Cinnamon. But I feel bad for Cinnamon because at that point, my dick didn't work with the MS. So I literally had an innie.
Oh,
Or Cinnamon
God.
thought it might have been a pussy. She wasn't sure. But she was here when I was having to test out things to fix my dick. And I had two options. First option was I was given a catalog for a bionic weenie. So I flipped through and I saw that Apple now is made one. You can get the Apple Dick X.
Oh.
It comes with Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. You can change settings like Mexican, Puerto Rican. But if you want the black version, you have to get the Dick X Plus. It costs a little more if you want the black version.
That's pretty funny.
But we did find a solution, though. We finally did, and he gave me Dick Roids, which it's actually like roids. I have a clear vial, and I have a needle that I have to use, and then you have to Pulp Fiction your dick to get it to work. So I did that. But when you first did it, I had to test it. It was like a new car, you know? It was, I mean, this thing turns into like a damn jackhammer. So I was like, I got to test it out. But so now I'm now in the middle of my hospital room, just going full hog at it, you know, just trying it out. And then the nurse walks in and I just hear her thing go, wow. I turn around and I'm just like, well, kid, it's hard and you're here. You want to get all aboard this choo-choo train? Because I can make you choo-choo.
Oh.
Well, that's me.
oh my god!
Love the energy, Josh.
Oh, dude, that was fantastic.
Oh,
Well, thank you. I'm glad that was what I just came up with yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh
it's a
my
shame
God,
Cinnamon
that was
can't get wet.
Jesus. You just came up with that yesterday. That's really impressive.
was beautiful.
That's because that was
true.
funny as fuck.
I never
I didn't write
thought
shit
about
down.
writing it.
I didn't write shit down.
Yeah, I thought it was good overall, Josh. I heard I've heard the beginning part a few times, I think.
Yeah, the shade.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, the part. But the beginning take though about being in the hospital and everything, I thought that was pretty funny.
Right. Well, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, the whole hospital thing, because I really did always have. Oh shit! I forgot my big line. Or at the end, that is when I was naked. Though, is then at the end is the well. But I always did tell my ex-wife though that this was all actually done by Nurse Bertha, not Cinnamon. I let her think it was the 350-pound black lady that gave me the sponge bath and saw my hard dick, not the 22-year-old with the triple D's.
Oh yeah, but
Make
But
the
you know,
nurse
the
a dude.
larger black woman probably
Nurse-
really knew how to actually churn your butter. Okay,
Right?
Just
Oh,
saying.
black lady would.
Instead of Bertha, make it Josh
Oh,
Or
Nurse
Jeff.
Josh. Nurse
or
Jeff.
Jeff or Todd or give him a guy's name that's not a masculine guy's name.
It was the
Nurse
janitor.
It was the janitor. Yes. Oh,
Right. It was Timothy.
Yeah. That's
So
that's-
Timothy came in, and
I thought that was good, Josh.
well, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I was
It was
very
beautiful.
funny.
perfect. I thought that. See, and that's a good way, Brandon. I know you read of it. It's a good way to add some of my old stuff into new. Now I mixed it all about me being
Wow.
the pimp at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
because I really was like, I just went back last month. I haven't had to go to the hospital for like over a year, really. Like actually stay in it, but I went back.
That's awesome. That's
Well, thank-
awesome.
Yeah, that's when I went from 400 pounds when I was initially in there. I've lost 170 pounds of it, but BMS just means messy shit, so I just had to shit it all out.
Mhm.
No.
No, but they actually remembered me. That was crazy. When I went into the MRI, she went, "Oh, you're the Josh we've talked about." And I'm like, "What the hell? How am I already known over the state Luke's? Like, like I'm a legend. Like I'm now like the legend of Sasquatch. It's the Lynch legend. Like shit. I'm gonna have a wing named after me now. Am I gonna have like a wing name after me instead of the heart wing? It's the Lynch wing. Oh, never mind. That would get canceled.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
There was one part of your set where you're talking about the dickroids and you have to Pulp Fiction your I took a defensive stance on that and I don't even got one. I was like,
know. I point that out usually all the time. Like when it's a live audience, they always give a look when it's like, yeah, I got to stab my dick. And what makes it worse, though, that I didn't add there, and this has happened, I'm shaky. So imagine Pulp Fictioning that while you're shaky. I slipped and hit my leg once.
it's like playing Duck Hunt with hiccups.
Yeah, but on the plus side, though, it turned my leg into like the Hulk in like 30 seconds. It was like the super soldier serum right there. I'm busting through walls with my leg. Wife's trying to hide behind the door, and I'm like, no, I want pussy now. Boom.
Oh my God. Another thing that I was thinking of, like that I said right when you finished, is like the nurse's name is Cinnamon, but cinnamon is hydrophobic, which is why we have the cinnamon challenge when kids are like, damn near killing themselves with this shit in their mouth. Cinnamon can't get wet.
Oh, yeah. But I got that cinnamon real wet.
Yeah.
Cinnamon can't get wet.
Yeah. And see, that works at the beginning. Cinnamon can't get wet and I can't get hard. So good mix, right?
Yeah, that's great.
That's when you just go, cinnamon challenge.
Jesus Christ.
No, that's when I got the roids. I'm like, now I started the cinnamon challenge, y'all. I'm going to get that wet and finish it in 30 seconds.
Yep, there you go.
There's a lot there. I like the cinnamon challenge. She is my cinnamon challenge. I'm going to get a spoonful of her for sure.
Yikes.
Yeah,
okay.
That's creepy.
Yeah, good stuff,
That got gross. All right.
Good job.
Any more feedback for Josh?
No,
Anyone? Anyone?
No, I thought
Bueller?
it was funny.
Solid, pretty solid.
Fucking awesome.
Like
It was
yeah.
beautiful. Brandon, hit us with a joke. Do a thing.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I got a couple semi-short ones I would like to do and just see if anything sticks that you guys want to talk about.
That's a dick joke if I ever did hear one.
Yeah.
If anytime I come to a traffic light and I see a homeless person ask for money, I try not to make eye contact. Not because I'm a horrible person, but because I'm $8 away from becoming them. One more number 4 combo at Burger King, and I'll be in a turf war with Craig for the roundabout. No, you can have the light by the Wendy's. Mormons believe when you die, you get your own planet. Wow. Well, then whose planet am I on? Why is my life so shitty? What I have to do to you, Elijah? My girlfriend's going out of town for 2 weeks. She's really worried about me while I'm here by myself. She told me she's going to leave me with a note of directions to where all the food is. In the pantry, chili is on the second shelf. Beside stove, grab a pot for chili. Open cabinets under sink. Drink the blue liquid. Go to sleep. Anyways, those are the jokes I have. Thank you guys.
Oh, I love those.
Your girlfriend's a planner, and I like it. She's leaving detailed instructions that I believe all men need. So let's.
I love how
make-
she hands you like a fucking blueprint before she leaves. She gives you like a damn binder. And let's just say you get so high, you accidentally read the bathroom instructions while you're in the kitchen. So you're over here like, wait, where's the toilet brush? I can't make chili with a toilet brush.
Right.
Or the instructions to the laundry and dinner stick together. And it's like, add 1 cup bleach. Add ground beef. And you got ground beef in the washer. And you drink the beef.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Getting the directions mixed up.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like
Now the washer's ruined and I don't feel good.
Yeah.
yeah.
I gotta get the
My
stain out of my
tacos.
shirt. Add cool.
Taco, the beef tasted a
Don't know
little
that.
tidy. It's a little
Yeah.
tight beef.
She left me a vial of stuff that smells like almond. Said, put this in every meal.
Right.
Yeah.
And she
Only the
gave you-
sickos are going to get that one, though.
Yeah.
Oh no, she left a wet rag next to your bed and said, "Hey, put
Smell
this on. Smell this." Yeah, there's
Wow.
just I was just following instructions, baby.
Scratch and sniff chloroform tabs.
And what I've always right. Oh, I love how slide the instructions at right. Brandon, did you miss the red shirt memo?
Yeah.
Must
Oh shit.
have.
Mine's my smoking jacket, y'all. Just
I'm wearing a tie dye
Mine's my alma mater.
under this.
anxiety state. I love it. Oh, the turf war, Brandon, though, of my feedback I've liked is when you say
Yeah.
like the number 4 combo, kind of say we're not even that you were so poor of him, even so. Yeah, I went to go get the number 4 combo at Burger King, and I went to go rob 15 cents from Chad at the corner. That's how we started the turf war now. And it's because I took his change. He's over here trying to steal my Big Mac. Like, explain more of the war. Like, what are you all fighting over? Now he's fighting over, you all are fighting over the fries, and you kick over his hat full of quarters. You're like, go get him, bitch. I'm keeping
The fisticuffs over 15 cents.
yeah, right. Yeah, like you all are fighting over nickels over here.
More of our rivalry. Yeah. I like that.
Or you all, or they always talk about sign wars. Like people have always had it. Like I know restaurants will put up stupid stuff at signs, say that was your turf war. You wrote stupid things like "Don't give to Craig, he's a lying bitch." Like that's your sign. Yeah, you all have sign wars. Please say that because there is like you could write stupid shit on the signs.
Yeah.
But in Klingon.
Yes, right.
Oh, that's funny.
That's a callback.
Yeah, that's,
Right. Or
Yeah,
that
that's
you need money for the number 4. Like that's just not will work for food, will work for 454, a number 4 at BK.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah, like super.
Yeah, Craig's sign always says anything will help, and my signs always say specifically a number 4 at Burger King.
Yeah,
Onion.
Plain. just
people don't know how much to give.
bacon. Yeah.
I always wonder that too. How much do I give the homeless person? Well, you're being direct and saying I need the 715. It is for this.
Yeah. You can also bring me one.
Yes. No, that's good.
Oh,
Brandon,
today
yeah.
was a good day, Craig. I had 3 number 4s from Burger King.
right.
I'm picturing this sign getting very detailed. Like number 4 with cheese, no onion. Onion rings on the side. Don't
Yeah,
ask me
yeah,
about it. I like the onions cooked.
Oh,
All
and
right.
you have to throw it back to them if they don't get the order right. Like let's say somebody does drive up to you out the window and they're like, "Oh, here you go, young sir." And you look at it, you go, "This has onions on it, bitch."
Yeah. Take that shit over to Craig's stop
Right,
sign.
Craig. Yes.
Yeah.
Give that
Oh,
garbage
so
to
much
Greg.
with that turf war. You
Yeah, that's
There you
great.
go.
Thank you, everybody.
yeah.
Wow.
You can
Yeah.
see, yeah. always good feedback.
Wow.
On
This
show.
was a good show. Yeah, great feedback and everything.
This is a really good one. Alex, do you got any feedback for Brandon before we wrap up?
No, I'm good. I
It's
think
okay.
I said
Yeah,
it. Maybe
thanks,
I don't know. I'm all right. Yep. It was good. It was funny. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Oh,
He
yeah,
froze for a
thank you.
second, and I was like, anticipation?
Right? Like,
I'm like, oh no, he's about to say the most important thing of the night.
Right?
Definitely
Yeah.
not. I'm an idiot. So
It's all right. We've established that at least one of us here is a dumb American without a penis. So, I mean, who's the real
Hey,
loser?
oh wait a
Wow.
minute. Oh no, you said without a penis. So okay.
Without a penis. See, I specified.
I mean, I kind of don't have a penis. I mean, it's about a D+ average, so that's America, really. I mean, I have the shitty education system as my dick. It only works D+ average.
It only works if you stab it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, you guys, that wraps up another episode of the workshop. This was episode number 372.
Wow.
Holy
Congratulations.
crap.
That's
Yeah. And this
amazing.
was a good one, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Before we head out, everyone tell us where we can find you and what you got going on. Alex, let's start with you. As he freezes again.
I'm just on Facebook at Alex Carl. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on Facebook at Alex Carl. I am currently in Facebook jail though until the end of the week. Somebody said some super homophobic shit, and I called him a bitch. And so yeah, there you go. I'm in Facebook jail for 7 days. But that's it. I don't have anything. But if you want to like have me on your podcast or anything like that, let me know. I'll fucking do it. I want to get out there. Thanks. That's it. Bye.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you,
Josh,
Alex.
where can we find
We're
you?
gonna reach out. Yeah, we need somebody. So you can follow me at Story Time with Lynch is my main one to follow up what company I'm doing, what live shows, because there's a couple coming up. I'm hosting an open mic weekly now and everything. So follow me there to see what I'm doing in Kansas City, Missouri. And then also please follow my podcast at Inebriated Instigators, where me and Brandon actually over there, we're the host. We bring on comedians or anybody of all sorts. We bring them on. They do something sober for us, and then we get trashed during the night. And then at the end of the night, they re-say the same set, but trashed. So we like to see the transition.
You get inebriated. You get high. You get drunk.
Oh,
Nothing
and I
hard
actually
to do.
have them here. But I have fancy wheels that tell us what to drink, what topics to say and stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
So, yeah, if anybody listening wants to follow Inebriated Instigators or reach out to Storytime or Josh Lynch or Brandon, and now pass over to other places for Brandon.
Wonderful.
Brandon Williams. I'm originally from Atlanta, and now I'm staying in Kansas City, Kansas. I'm the co-host of Inebriated Instigators with Josh, and would love to have anybody watching or you guys as a guest in the future to come on the show and smoke some weed or have some sips of beer, wine, whatever you want to do, and just hang out. Other than that, do not contact me on Facebook. No, I'm just kidding. Brandon Williams, I think is actually technically Hey Brandon Williams on Facebook. Yeah. And it was great meeting everybody tonight. Good seeing you, my good buddy Josh. Yep.
Yeah, awesome. And you can find me on Instagram at Terror Christian Comedy. You can also find me on Facebook. You can like my company, Loaded Relaxation Comedy. Give us a like and a follow, because we have a once a week game that's patent pending called Rush In Roulette, which is the riff ruled by rotation. 15 comedians, 2 to 5 minutes each, and over 400 topics, one randomly chosen. So if you're into riffing and you're into funny shit and you're into winning money, because the top 3 people with the most votes actually win some cash prizes, then come and check it out. Loaded Relaxation Comedy. Give us a like and a follow. Come watch the show, have some laughs, and then tune in for the workshop afterwards, because you can catch me here on Sundays. So you guys, this was awesome. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I enjoyed laughing with all of you. Anyone viewing,
Thank
I
you.
hope you guys enjoyed it. And tune in every day at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern for the comedy workshop. Thanks so
Flipper
much, guys.
will
Have a
be
great
back.
night.
There'll be a
Thanks.
Flipper too.
Thanks. See you
Flipper.
guys.